Prompt engineering. What is prompt engineering? So basically, prompt engineering is nothing but giving a text input to a LLM and get the output on the basis of that text. Okay, now the question is, what is LLM? LLM is known as large language model. It means there is AI model which is trained on billions of sequential words. This is very high level concept. In the realm of this LLM, word prompt engineering become a very powerful technique to enhance the performance and adaptability of language models. By carefully designing prompts, we can shape the behavior and output of these models to achieve specific tasks or generate targeted responses. So let's go through an example. So over here we'll see what is prompt engineering, and I'm saying that what is prompt engineering in one line. Okay, so you can see over here saying that prompt engineering is the deliberate crafting of input queries to achieve desired outputs or behaviors from language models. Well, there are so many different types of prompts we can use. This is very simple one with a very well-known model, that is GPT 3.5. In the coming slides, we'll go through so many techniques from prompting. So different techniques of prompting are zero shot prompting, one shot prompting, information retrieval, creative writing, context expansion, content summarization with specific focus, template filling, prompt reframing, prompt combination, chain of thought prompting, iterative prompting, interactive storytelling and role playing, implicit information injection, language translation with contextual nuisance, automatic reasoning, and tool use (ERT). Leads to most prompting, self-ask prompting, meta prompting, react, symbolic reasoning and power, iterative prompting, sequential prompting, and self-consistency. What is zero shot prompting? Zero shot prompting means when you get a response without feeding any data to the LLM. This is required when you want to get a quick response from the LLM. Below is the example. Can you quickly describe about AI in pipeline? So basically, to we use GPT. I'm just giving saying that. Can you quickly describe about AI in pipelines? Over here, you can see it's saying that artificial intelligence refers to computer systems designed to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. It involves the development of algorithms and models that enable machines to learn from data, recognize pattern, and make decisions. AI applications range from speech recognition and image analysis to complex tasks like autonomous driving and natural language understanding. Machine learning, a subset of AI, empowers systems to improve their performance over time without explicit programming. Ethical considerations, transparency, and responsible use are crucial aspects in the ongoing evolution of AI technologies. Well, as you understand zero shot prompting, one shot is very simple. When you are asking any question to the LLM, just give one example of reference. See the example below. So basically, I'm saying over here, I like playing football and I want to translate this into Spanish. Okay, so I'm like playing football. Along with that, I'm saying that me gusta jugar football. Now I'm saying that translates she enjoys reading books. So automatically you can see over there, it's translating she enjoys reading books in the Spanish language. Information retrieval. This is kind of using the LLM as a search engine. Here we ask question and get answer, or you can say an answer in a broader way, which we can say an information. Check the example for a better clarity. I'm saying example, explain what is AI. So over here, you can see saying that Artificial intelligence refers to the development of computer systems that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. These tasks include learning, reasoning, problem solving, perception, understanding natural language, and speech recognition. AI systems aim to simulate human cognitive functions, and they can be categorized into two main types: a narrow AI and a general AI. So you can see over here, it's giving us the answer regarding AI in a broader way. Each and everything regarding the AI is explaining us over here. So this is what our information retrieval. Now, what is creative writing? As name suggests, we can use prompt to get a creative answers from the LLM. So let's check out the example. I'm saying over here, compose a short poem about the full moon tonight. Now you can see over here, it's saying that beneath the velvet sky so clear, the full moon rises, bright and near, a silver beacon in the night, casting its glow pure and white. Its radiance whispers secrets untold, are told of wonder from days of old. So over here you can see it's giving us a whole poem on about the full moon tonight. So this is what about creative writing. Now, what is context expansion? Well, as you are learning about prompt engineering, let's understand the topic from a LLM. So I'm asking, certainly, let's say you have a simple sentence that you want to expand. Exercise is good for your health. Okay. Simple sentence is there. Exercise is good for your health. Now I want to expand it using the 5 Ws and how method. So over here you can see it formulate the answers. Who, what, where, when, why. Who benefits the most from exercise, what are the specific health benefit of exercise, where you can exercise, where is the best time to exercise, why is exercise essential for good health, how can one start an exercise routine. You can see with a single sentence, exercise is good for your health. It give a context expansion over here. Now, content summarization with specific focus. You can summarize a big article. Meaning from bit article, you can prioritize the points and create a summary which can give you a short overview of the entire article. Let's the example. Here's the prompt that I used is write a summary of this website optimization post, concurrenting exclusively on the mobile optimization tactics. Copy plus plate article here. Okay. So the article provides an overview of natural language processing as a critical technology in artificial intelligence, facilitating communication between humans and computers. When it covers NLP comprehensively, the focus here is on mobile optimization strategies related to NLP. So you can see is giving us various mobile optimization strategies in NLP, user-friendly to text generation, efficient syntax analysis, semantics for mobile contacts, pragmatic consideration for mobile interaction. Now, template filling. It likes you have a template which you are feeding to the LLM. LLM will populate the text on the basis of the template. One use case will be, for example, you are a e-commerce website manager. Now you want to send a good greetings text to the new users, which is generated by AI. Let's see the example directly. Now, over here, you can see I'm saying that generate a personalized welcome email using the template hello. Welcome to our service. We are glad you are here. Closing. Here, during service closing of placeholders, you need to replace these placeholders with the following list of variables to write a welcome email for each and every variable. So over here, I'm saying that name can be John Paul brand and service are Hostinger WordPress hosting, Hostinger partner program, Hostinger Pro, and closing will be with warm regards or best regard or best wishes. You can see over here, it's giving us a various template regarding the message question whatever we have provided the GPT. Now prompt reframing. Well, you can reframe your prompts according to your need. For example, you have a provided a prompt first time. Now, suppose you did not get your required answer. You can reframe your prompt once again, be more specific, which will help the LLM to understand your exact problem and give you a proper solution. Let's the example in the next slide. Over here, for the example, if I talk about prompt reframing, what are some ways to optimize a website for speed? You can see it giving us different ways for optimizing our website for speed. So optimizing a website for speed is crucial for improving user experience and SEO ranking. So here are some strategies to achieve this. Minimize HTTP requests, significantly improve minimize HTTP requests, enable compression, minify and combine files, use synchronous loading, optimize images, leverage browser code caching, reduce server response time, optimize CSS and JavaScript, improve server time to first byte. Over here, you can see I'm asking, can you list techniques to improve website loading times? So it's giving us a answer over here also. Now, what is prompt combination? We can combine the prompts to get a better answer. Like, for example, let's give the below prompt in the example. I'm saying that, can you explain the difference between shared hosting and VPS hosting and recommend which is better for a small e-commerce website? Okay, so first over here, I'm asking what's the difference between hosting and VPS hosting, and then I'm also asking which is better. So you can see it's giving us the combination answer over here. Now, interactive storytelling and role playing is kind of similar with creative writing and prompting. So here basically interactions happen with the user and tool. User will give some emotions and inputs to the tool, and tool will generate the story with the help of the inputs provided by the user. Below, let's take the example of the prompt. Prompt. Together, I would like to begin an exercise in collaborative storytelling. We'll be crafting a fantastical tale about a place where magic exists, but has long since been forgotten. Here is the protagonist and the story's ultimate objective. Character. Serafina, an apprentice librarian in the city of Eldoria, discovers a hidden chamber beneath the ancient library filled with forgotten relics of a magical era. Goal to uncover the secrets of these art artifacts and restore magic to the world, which has fallen into chaos due to the rise of tyrannical soccer threatening to plunge the land into eternal darkness. Okay, so now over here in the right side, you can see the prompt was together. I would like to begin an exercise. This is the prompt over here, character and the goal. It's all three parts I have told. And now, with the help of these three, you can see is giving us a whole storytelling. It's giving us a whole story on the basis of three things: prompt, character, and goal. Language translation with contextual nuisance. Let's understand this concept with an example. For example, you want a translation, but on the basis of a honest. Check the prompt below. Translate the below phrase from English to the French, but keep in mind that translation should take place on the context of official restaurant business. Okay. Take the recipe and run with it. Now you can see it has converted the specific text into French in the right side. Prenez la recette et non use UV. What will be the literal translation? The literal translation of take the recipe and run with it into French will be this. It's giving us sequential prompting. So with the proper guidance, we should give sequence of prompts which will give a better results eventually. Example, if you are helping a child to ride a bike, instead of go, you should give a step-by-step procedure. Now let's understand this with a proper example. Now I'm saying write a poem about a beautiful day. What the LM response will be? The sun is shining, the birds are singing, the flowers are blooming, the bees are buzzing. It's a beautiful day to live. Now giving a prompt. Can you make the poem rhyme? So LLM response will be: the sun shines bright, the birds take flight, the flowers bloom, the bees zoom. It's a lovely day. Come and play. So here are some of the LLM models which we know. Few of them we basically know. GPT 3.5, GPT-4, Bart, LLMA, Falcon, Curve, Palm, Claude, Mistral, and Zephyr. Some LLM models. These LLM models have some particular UI available which can be usable by normal people. On the other hand, all these models are available as a Python module to which can be used by developers and create fabulous applications. Libraries. Well, as I mentioned before, all of these models is having three separate libraries, such as for GPT we have OpenAI, for Bard we have Google Bard, and for Palm we have Google.Generative AI. Apart from these modules, we have some other modules too, as such as LangChain, Transformer, Semantic Kernel. Well, with these three libraries, we can call the models. I mentioned in the previous slide, for example, inside the semantic kernel, we have a library named OpenAI Chat Completion. By that, we can GPT model. Thank you, guys.